To conclude the course, this last video is going to focus on developing as a writer by looking at what else we can actually write and what else we can submit. So in week 2 we discussed the Granta list of best British young writers, and what's interesting looking through that list is that a lot of debut novelists are included, novelists who have written say 1 or 2 novels and are pretty much at the start of what looks a very promising writing career. However, when you actually look at the work they've done, it doesn't just say Jennifer Atkins has just submitted 1 novel. It says that each writer has had their work published in this journal, this review, this magazine, and it demonstrates that a lot of these young writers have been working on a series of short stories in addition to their novel that they've had in the background, and they've had success getting them published in different journals, in different publications. So when it comes to approaching an agent or approaching a publisher, the agent knows that other people already have seen their work, other people enjoy their work. So this may not be just the relationship for 1 book. This writer has a track record of producing really interesting, innovative work. So this week we have a masterclass devoted to the art of the short story by Tom from Scratch Books, which is a wonderful publishing house that focuses on the art of the short story. And Tom has interviewed a great writer in his time and developed short story collections with some wonderful novelists and short story writers. And Tom's tutorial gives us an idea of what to look for when penning a short story if you have written a selection of short stories before, or if you're new to short stories, how to actually get into the genre, and how, when it compares to writing a novel, writing a short story can be a little bit more straightforward, so to say. As Tom says, when it comes to writing a short story, you can be done in a day where a novel takes years. So this is probably a perfect point for us to sign off for the course. So I'll leave you with Tom and with the advice of don't be afraid to write something else. Don't be afraid to start penning a novel or a novel. Don't be afraid to start penning a short story and put down your rewrite for the moment. Get a body of work out there and get yourself developing as a writer by crafting different things, experimenting with different techniques, experimenting with different forms, because there's a whole world out there when it comes to writing, and you are just at the start of a wonderful journey.